Influential leaders spoke at the 11th Regional Investment and Capital Markets Conference in Kingston, Jamaica, January 18th through the 20th, 2016. The Jamaica Stock Exchange was the #1 stock exchange in the world for 2015. The theme was reaching beyond traditional boundaries, exploring and partnering for growth for all. Dr. Harris Barrow spoke on building and deepening the Caribbean-Panama relationship in the area of commerce. She elaborated on the opportunities that exist in Panama for Caribbean countries to export and import their products. She also gave a background history on the contribution of Jamaicans and other Caribbean islands in the construction of the engineering marvel that is the Panama Canal.
So what did you think of Dr. Harris Barrow's presentation today?
Dr. Melida Harris Barrow made a presentation today at the Jamaica Stock Exchange Investments and Capital Markets Seminar 2016, and it was exceptional. Not only was she able to get into our psyche in terms of embracing who we are as a people, but she was also able to connect with the audience by sharing her experience as the great-granddaughter of a Jamaican woman. Now, when Dr. Harris Barrow started speaking, many of us expected her to have a Spanish accent, and we expected her to speak from a Panamanian perspective, but we were totally blown over when she started the conversation as an authentic Jamaican. Her wealth of knowledge and network does not even begin to explain exactly who she is, because I got the opportunity after the seminar to interact with persons outside of the session, young persons in particular, who were also as inspired as I was by her presentation. I spoke with Dr. Harris Barrow after the seminar at the cocktail function, and that's where I really got to know the woman in terms of not just her professional side, but her heart of love for people and her passion and desire for empowering people and empowering women. Dr. Harris Barrow, I believe, has impacted not just the audience at the Jamaica Stock Exchange, but every single person with whom she spoke. I watched her interacting during the cocktail function and the interactions. Every other person was so excited. In fact, even someone who did not attend the seminar was able to tell her that somebody called them and told them about her seminar. I would recommend Dr. Harris Barrow to any organization, any institution, not just in terms of driving economic growth, but in terms of empowering men and women all across the diaspora.
Okay. What did you think of the last part of her presentation when she showed the pictures of all the ancestors of West Indian people who contributed to the building of the Panama Canal?
I think a significant part of the inspiration for most of the Jamaicans who were present in the seminar came from her presentation and that visual image of our forefathers' contribution to building the Panama Canal, and recognizing that as a people we are extremely powerful beyond measure. I believe it allowed us to recognize the contribution that Jamaicans have made, not just in terms of our country and other traditional diaspora locations like the UK, Canada, and the US, but also in the Panama area. An area that is extremely important for the next 50 years in terms of the expansion that is taking place and the whole concept that the government is seeking to promote in terms of the logistics hub. So
how did you feel about her sort of admission about the state of, I guess we can call it, racial affairs in Panama, or color affairs? I mean, for me it was, it was a substantial sort of admission. I mean, how do you feel? How does it affect you?
I believe as Jamaicans we have a responsibility to share our culture, to share our history, to share our stories with our brothers and sisters, our cousins and aunts and uncles in Panama, some of whom we have not yet met, so that they can recognize that they have some roots right here in Jamaica, powerful roots, that they ought not to be ashamed of, but roots that they really ought to celebrate, because as Jamaicans we are powerful people. As people of African descent, we are powerful beyond measure. So I believe that Dr. Harris Barrow's thrust to empower people of color is something that really ought to be promoted, not just in terms of individual groupings, but in terms of national government to have to interact with persons of color.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time. It's greatly appreciated.
Dr. Harris Barrow believes that in this global economy, and economists seem to agree, one sure way for countries to grow their economies is to increase trade or exports. She is convinced that Panama offers resources and opportunities which are beneficial to other countries. She wants to thank the Jamaica Stock Exchange for their invitation and the opportunity to promote business exchange between Latin America, Africa, and the Caribbean in this new global market. Thank you.